This season is for expansion, so let it grow, let it flow, and sometimes let it go. Hey Tribe, so today we're starting a brand new soul session. This series is about from sanctuary to soul, a journey through the seasons of your indoor sanctuary to getting our butts outside, honey, and taking care of that garden. So the first episode is called The Garden Within. Because we talk about seeding and sunlight, we have to talk about the sanctuary inside of you first. Now listen, I've been balancing my both indoor jungle and outdoor garden for the past 5 years. But gardening, plants, that's been a part of my life. Oh my God, my entire life, actually. My first love was gardening with my mom, and I've been in the dirt ever since, girl. Home garden, making mud pies, playing in the dirt, all in the soil. Yes, it's been a thing. But spring is actually the real new year. It's when everything wakes up, right? It's when energy shifts. It's the spirit starts to stretch again. That's a whole soul session for another day. But today we're talking about how that energy affects you and your plants. Spring is the season of expansion, and your plants feel it just as much as you do. Now your houseplants can tell, in my opinion, when the garden season starts. It's when they see the seed package, the soil bags. You're outside talking to your garden beds, and that monstera is looking out the window saying, wow, so you gonna water that tomato plant before you water me? TF. They be upset. But indoor plants get dramatic in spring because of the energy in your home shifts, and they feel everything. Now, starting a garden is exciting. It's grounding. It's healing. It's also about a whole relationship, just like the relationships we have with our houseplants. But let's be honest, you can't eat your houseplants. At least don't try. Okay? Some of them are poisonous. Gardening requires planning, patience, and rhythm. That rhythm infects your whole indoor sanctuary. And for you, this is why I created S.E.E.D, honey, S.E.E.D. This is the framework and your guide to balancing both worlds without losing your mind. Because trust me, if you're going to start a garden and you have your indoor sanctuary, it's a whole lot of work, girl. Get ready. Right, S is for starting small. Spring will have you thinking, honey, you're ready to plant a whole farm. But your houseplants, they still need you, girl. And we only have one nervous system. So start small, build confidence, not chaos. Your indoor plants will be thanking you. E is for establishing a rhythm. Indoor plants, outdoor plants don't need the same things all at once. Create a weekly flow that balances both. Indoor watering day, outdoor seeding day, indoor pruning day, outdoor soil prep day. Rhythm prevents burnout and overwatering. Your houseplants can't handle your garden excitement if you're drowning them every time you come inside. Check the soil before you water. E is for experiment with intention. This is where my experience comes in. I spent the past 5 years testing propagation methods, soil mixes, recovering strategy, seed starting techniques, all of it. And honestly, I've been experimenting my whole life, even when I was back home and my home garden caught on fire. We're going to talk about that another day. Experimentation is how you learn what works for you in your space, in your climate, in your environment. Team up, go out, get outside, talk to some local nurseries, talk to your home garden center. Farmers markets might have some great starter plants. Those are some experts that love to do this in their spare time that might be retired. I went to a local grocery store, yes, and they have chocolate mint. And I didn't care that I didn't start this, honey, from seed. Guess what? It's going to be planted, and I'm going to have some chocolate mint aroma in the garden. Don't be afraid to start. You know, you saw where I started my seedings from my solo cup. And now look at this tomato stock, baby. It's ready to go in ground, right? But I am also checking my zone. Remember to check your zone area before you put these babies in the ground or in your above ground planter. And last but not least, honey, the big D is for don't overdo it. Spring energy is exciting, but excitement can turn into chaos really quick. Don't be planting all those vegetables because you see me do it or TikTok do it or whatever garden influencer. We have the skill set. We know this took time for us, right? We build up. Establishing a garden can take years and it can be very expensive. But I'm going to give you the tools and the tricks to make sure you maintain your self-confidence and you maintain that wallet. Don't forget your indoor sanctuary exists. Don't forget you have houseplants. Don't burn yourself out trying to be a full-time gardener overnight, girl. It could happen if you have the time. Me, I would say breathe. Don't stress, shake, and let it go. Again, start small, right? Start with at least 2 crops and 1 herb. You can do tomato and basil and cucumber. Tomato, basil, and some peppers. I've seen one of my coworkers I was talking to the other day, he has everything that it takes to make guacamole. Like onion, right? All the things, because he knows he's going to use it and he's going to love making guacamole. Spring changes everything. Light increases. Water frequency shifts. Growth hormones activate. Indoor pests wake up. And we're going to do a whole reel on that too. But outdoor pests move in. Temperature swings and confuses everything. But this is where your plant tuition comes in. Slowing down, observing, matching the care of the season. Remember, a green thumb is a practice. But the art of plant care, honey, that's your plant intuition. Pacing yourself is going to be the difference between thriving and going a little cuckoo, girl. Remember, your plants don't need perfection. They just need you to be present, okay? So here's today's soulful lesson. You don't have to choose between an indoor or outdoor sanctuary. You just need rhythm, intention, and a little humor, some patience, and your plants will feel you inside and out. When it's time to create that balance, make sure you center yourself, right? You're only one person, unless you have a team, or if you want to come work for me, girl, please come. This season is for expansion, so let it grow, let it flow, and sometimes let it go. If you're ready to learn how to balance your indoor sanctuary and outdoor garden, book a plant consultation, girl. That's why I'm here. We build a plan matching your lifestyle, your energy, your time, your budget, your pocket, and your goals. I'm not going to be counting your coins, but I'm going to give you suggestions. With intention, not urgency. Remember, plants feel you. And now it's time to grow that garden, girl, so we can have some goodies. All right, tribe, be earthy, be soulful. One of my followers checked me the other day. He said, Corey, you left something out. And I'm like, what did I leave out? Oh my God, come on, check my knowledge. He said, girl, stop unaliving those plants. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much, and we'll talk soon. Order your energy bracelets, honey. They back in stock. Yes, but not the Apple Watch, but you know, the energy bracelet.